button and get started with Pepper Pursley.
Hey, Asia. Great to see you. So just wondering, what does it mean for the team to have Kelsey perform in the way she did last night?
Well, we didn't unmute you apparently when we returned it back on.
Got it.
There we go.
It was huge for our team. KP is like the dog of the team, dang near, and for her to have a big game like that coming off the bench, it really just shows hard work really pays off, and I'm just so happy for her to have that big game. I knew she always had it in her, so it's a key piece of our team, so it's a big deal for us.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Matthews.
Hello, Asia. How are you today? Can I ask you a little bit about? I know you've spun the siren there at the Golden Knights games and had a great time, had a lot of fun, and just that franchise that seemed to set the bar. Derek Carr was talking about it yesterday, and just how excited those games are and so forth, and just your thoughts on the Knights as they move toward a Stanley Cup final here.
I mean, it's huge. The things that they did with this city and created a fan base is like epic. And it's one of those things where when you come to Vegas and you're like, oh, you got to see Bellagio fountains, you got to go to a Knights game. Of course, you got to go to the Aces and Raiders game as well. But the Knights game is something that is just a joy to be a part of. And it's just intense, and energy is just, it's electric. So wishing them nothing but the best of luck. Of course, love to do the siren again. It's a dope feeling. So it's a big deal for the city, for sure.
Thank you.
Anne-Marie.
Asia, you've now won as a team 8 of your last 9 games. Some of them have been big, like last night. Some of them have been close, tight finishes to the end. Looking at those different ways to finish, what do you think is the strength of this team in closing out?
I think the biggest thing is just not letting teams get back in. I think we find ourselves playing really good basketball, and then we get a shift in momentum, and then it's going the opposite way. So for us, I think we have full control of how we want to play every time we step on the court, and we have to make sure that we play at an all-time high at all times, because we're going to get every team's best game. Our league is so elite, it's so good, so we can't really slack off any possession. So I think later on down the road, we're going to have to understand that we can't give up possessions like sometimes we do.
Thank you.
Christina.
Hey, Asia, it's Christina Williams with Girls Talk Sports TV. This week in the NBA, there's been a lot of different head coaching positions that are available, and a lot of names have been thrown into the hat, including your former coach, Don Staley. Can you just talk about the overall importance of having that representation of women as head coaches?
Yeah, I knew I was going to get this question eventually. It's huge. This is a big deal, and especially just Coach Staley, but what she's done to the women's game. You know, it speaks for itself. But her to be a Black woman, and even her name being in those conversations and in those rooms, it's a huge deal for representation. Like, it just goes back to, if you see her, you can be her. And Coach Staley inspires me every single day. The bar is always set so high with her. It seems like every day she's coming in with something. You know, I'm like, I don't even think they're in America and you're getting offered these jobs. Like, it's a big deal. Like, she's constantly moving, constantly setting that bar up higher and higher. So representation is key. It matters. And I'm so glad to have that relationship with Coach Staley, because she can later on, you know, who knows what my future may be, but she can definitely plug me in into different situations.
Thank you.
John.
Hi, so thank you for your time. How excited are you about the All-Star game being in Las Vegas?
Oh man, I'm really excited. Last time All-Star was in Las Vegas, I lost my voice. So something was doing something really, really well. So I'm excited to have it be back home, especially with everything else that's going on. I think we have the best buzz of the city, best buzz around us when it comes to fans, and who wouldn't want to be in Vegas on All-Star weekend?
Thank you. Good luck.
Yeah.
All right, Asia, we will let you go and let Coach Lambier come in. Appreciate you.